Just arrived in Florence, and this is my room for a few days. Yeah, quite bigger than expected, really. Fine. Aircon. It is exceptionally hot today here. Pretty standard stuff. I believe it's supposed to have a balcony. Oh, that's a bit of a... Let's see what the view's like. It's not bad, is it? In Florence, Firenze, and this is the Basilica of San Marco. In one of the quieter squares. This is what's it called? Piazza della Santissimo le Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, something like that. This beautiful plaza. Anyway, look. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's hiding in the shade. Because I sort of like, it was quite impulsive that I came here. If I were a little more sensible and planned better, I would certainly say Italy's a great place to visit, probably between mid-September and maybe April, May, early May. Where was that? Quite impressive, isn't it? One little add-on to the stop sign. This is the Basilica of the Holy Cross, the largest Franciscan church in the world, built in a cross design. I think they started it in 1290 something. It was consecrated by the Pope in 1440 something. But it's a pretty impressive building. It's quite impressive. One thing I wasn't too sure about, I had to take my scarf off and my sunglasses. Got shorts on and they're fine. For some reason they didn't like the scarf. I don't know why. Now this is a strange tomb. Galileo. So he's buried here. So they tortured him, arrested him, until he retracted his statement. He died, they buried him. A couple of 100 years later, they dug him back up and put him here. And this is the tomb of Michelangelo. This is Michelangelo's tomb. It's quite impressive. Oh, what's this? Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. That Dante, if you didn't know, well, that's Dante's tomb. Another iconic tomb. Well, the name. You were a diplomat and various other things, but Machiavellians come in common lexicon now. So if you're ever in Florence, it costs €8 to get in. Basilica of the Holy Cross. And you got everything from Galileo, Michelangelo, Dante, Machiavelli. You got some pretty iconic tombs here. And it's a bloody beautiful place. Well worth the visit. It is so damn hot, it's unbelievable. That's better. I'll have to keep your head cool on a rail. That was painted 1350. 1350? That's like, what, 672 years ago? Holy. That's goddamn impressive. That is so bloody old. 672 years ago that was painted. You got the Last Supper at the bottom. Another piazza. Quite nice, and just being in this place. Basilica of the Holy Cross. It's a massive building and it's exquisitely beautiful. And then the famous Ponte Vecchio Bridge, which, don't quote me on this, but I think is Italian for basically old bridge. Going to go along there later. Strange statue. Interesting. It's actually closed. It's only open for 2 hours a day and on an evening. I might have to come back tomorrow. But then, oh God, this sun's hot. Really, really hot. Proper midday now. Getting up to Plaza de Michelangelo, which is up here. It's supposed to be great views of the city. Walking up to Michelangelo Plaza. It's quite a trek. But look at the views. This is one of 3 Michelangelo David statues. There's a copy in the plaza where it originally stood, and then the original one I'm going to see tomorrow at 10:30. You have to pay for a ticket and a time slot and all that. So going to see the genuine article tomorrow. Plus Michelangelo. And definitely worth the hike up. I mean, you can catch a bus up, but I've just been wandering around and I was going to come here later, but I was close by, having just been to Basilica of the Holy Cross, and it's about a 15-minute walk away. So I just thought I'd have a wander, but as you can see, it's quite popular. A few stalls and that about. But
Ma che cosa fare? Non ci sono, ma i costi. E ci sono quelle belle che fanno. Ma le...
it's quite furthest point in Florence. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. It's really, really hot. But look at the views. Always makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? Climbing up hills, I mean. This is Porto Vecchio, the ancient bridge, rebuilt in 1345. So it's like 677-ish years. Pretty impressive medieval structure. And during World War II it was the only bridge left standing on this river. I can't remember what the river's called, but the only one standing, which the Germans didn't bomb. It's a proper busy and a working bridge. I think it's the first ever segmented bridge ever built. Pretty impressive, isn't it? For a medieval bridge. So I think it's pretty much all jewellery shops now. Where I think in medieval time, I presume it was like leather trade probably.